Wow. Okay. I'm assuming from a knight f3 move order, we kind of get an English, and then you're right. You're all set for a Catalan d2, d4.
Nope.
And Fabi says d2, d3.
Did not eat enough porridge today, as they used to say in a Russian chess school. Yeah, why couldn't you lift it all the way to the floor? Yeah.
d2, d3. I've probably had this exact position a dozen times in my tournament practice. I'm almost always played b3, I almost always played d4 and b3. d3 never came into my mind.
This is a newfangled thing, which is extremely quirky because it already looks quirky, but it gets even funnier. This, I think.
It's professional commentators. this loses faster. So we endorse it completely, fully, wholeheartedly. And what do you do when you have a pass pawn?
Push him.
Push him, baby. You bet. Knight c5 check. Okay. Don't ruin our fun.
I mean, we're going to see king c8.
No, he will
Bishop
play king
c5 is
c8 because
resigning.
there are still some chances there. You can imagine some world in which Fabi doesn't stop e5 and like, the king side starts disappearing. And
Agreed.
there's some technical issues.
He's done it. You're right.
Yeah, well, of course you should exhaust all of your
And boy,
chances here.
Fabi captured on b3, dare I say it, with speed. That knight takes b3, bishop to d6, and I'm anticipating knight d4.
Yeah.
Knight c5 is also an option, because then you don't have king d7.
Yeah, but you do play
you
bishop
allow
c7
e5,
and
right?
d5.
Yeah, the idea was I was hoping to capture on f5 after an e5 move. So that was why I thought knight d4.
Yeah, generate a second passer is always good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And as you say, it's the A-pawn express too, right? King b5, a6.
Yeah, and we
That's
often will
fast.
not even be accepting a full piece for it. We will be trying to queen it all together. Yeah.
Right, not allowing a bishop to sacrifice itself.
Yeah, because like if e5 doesn't work, the one way we don't win this is black goes king d7, we go king b5, and then we play a6, and then we spend all this time getting a full bit. Yeah, okay, it's just completely lost. I don't know why I'm really. Well, let's say we go bishop b8
Right.
Knight c6.
instead of no previous move. Here, knight c6 wins. Everything wins. Bishop b8. I'm trying to describe
Still
a
knight
scenario.
c6?
Yeah. But what I want to say is we go.
He's not getting his scenario in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, like we spend somehow we spend 5 moves instead of 1 winning this bishop, and we also win it with a king. And in the meantime, the black king gets to like e4, and you have to start calculating the king running all the way to g2, collecting some of our pawn chain. It never works, but this is the one way this becomes a game.
Right.
But it just tempo by tempo, it never works in this position.
I'm going to just refresh my analysis board as we get to the position. And knight to d4.
Knight d4 is the cleanest, yeah.
Yeah, king takes a6. And unfortunately for Anish, he's not even close to getting.
No.
But what you've described more or less, Peter, would be.
Yeah, and you play
He resigns.
somehow play.
Yeah.
Just resigns.
Yeah.
And there we go. For Anish Giri, this has just been nightmarish.
It's been bad,
He didn't win a game, and he lost a few, maybe not deserved, but boy, he's just not in the form that has made him one of the great players of his generation. Here, he lost to a very nice study-like win for Fabi.
Today he did, yes.
Yeah.
And he didn't have to. That endgame looked like he could